came.
It's surreal. I mean, it's weird. We had no idea what we were doing when we started in 1978. So, and here we are.
We still don't know what we're doing.
We still don't know.
We fake it really well.
We pride ourselves on being semi-professional.
Yes. Semi-professional.
We're just trying like everybody else, you know.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you. We're very happy.
It's exciting and scary because things are changing in really good directions, and things are changing with the way that music's consumed and paid for, and the charts are strange, and everything is just like hurling towards change. But, you know, I'm built for change, and I'm built to observe progress with an open heart. And I feel at the end of the day like I have the best job in the world. And that's not something I ever lose sight of.
I'm not writing new music, except I took a step back in to write the new song for the movie Respect, about Aretha Franklin's life journey, and played by Jennifer Hudson. And I don't remember who reached out to me. Somebody connected with Jennifer and said, "Hey, do you want to write a song with Jennifer and Jamie Hartman?" And I was like, yeah, you know, that's kind of unrefusable. You know, I gotta do that. And I had not written because, in part, I feel like I've said so much, and I don't have anything new to say. I really don't. That the impetus that used to be, no, I want to say this, I need to say that, and I want, or an assignment. Somebody would say, we need you to write a song for the movie A League of Their Own. So I wrote Now and Forever for A League of Their Own. So it was an assignment. And this one was kind of an assignment, except I was doing it with the two co-writers, Jamie and Jennifer, and I was like, yeah, I can do that. So it's more that I'm sort of in the third act of my life, and much of my time is occupied with trying to, you know, do things to climate action, to keep climate change from going forward as badly as it is. And so I can go on for hours about trying to make people aware that logging in our national forest is really a huge carbon contributor, and we taxpayers pay. We subsidize that, and I don't think people realize that. And they hear, oh, well, we have to thin the forest because of fires. No, the science is the opposite. The way you protect against wildfires is you make homes more out of resilient materials, and you clear space around the home, and then they won't be affected by the fires. But the forest needs fire, and you know, we can keep it from the homes, but we can't be logging, with air quotes, as you know, I don't know if it's being seen, but logging. Anything you hear about forest restoration or thinning or salvage, it's all code words for logging, and that is a big carbon contributor, and I want people to know that. That's kind of my passion now.
Sounds like a song to me.
Don't log. Don't log in the forest. All right, good, thank you. Do I have to give you credit?
You know, for me, Tina, I mean, I've just benefited from the telling of her story. You know, as a young black girl, just as she, from a small town in the South, who had dreams, who had big dreams, had never seen it done. And to not have someone who goes before and brings you along, but with grit and resilience and a gift, you know, you break through. And that's what she did. So in so many ways, I humbly see how my life has mirrored hers. And for it to have been, you know, connected as it was in the making of her story in the movie, she will always be in my heart, reside in my heart, and, you know, as family.
The research for that obviously shows the tumultuousness of what it was like in the early years for her, especially with Ike, and yet she persevered. What does she mean to you? What does that perseverance mean to an Angela Bassett?
As an example, her perseverance and resilience has been, and I have heard it over the decades since we've made that movie, for not only for myself, and whenever you're feeling down and you can't go on, you must. Whenever you're told that, oh, you know, you're too young for this or you're too old for that, you're not. You must go on. Forget the naysayers. What resides in your heart, in your, you know, in your gut? What are your dreams? She made them come true. She stood on that stage in front of arenas and stadiums as a fully grown woman and she gave it her all, and it was embraced by everyone across the globe. It means everything to follow your dreams and to stand up to know your worth and your value as a woman, as a man, as a human. And she taught that. She taught that in her openness and of her ability to show her life.
When I was in high school, I saw the Rolling Stones.
There would be no Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis that anybody would know, anyway, without Clarence Avant. So for us, it's amazing to be here tonight to support him and to watch him be inducted. I mean, it's an amazing event, and one that's so deserved.
Now, what's interesting, what a lot of people don't understand is the struggles for Black Americans in the music business in the early days, and so the work Clarence did kind of helped pave the way for the Jimmy Jams.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit about how important he was in your development, evolution.
Well, Clarence was really important because, first of all, the music that we listened to growing up, particularly Bill Withers. Clarence discovered Bill Withers, and growing up and hearing those records was one of the things that made us even want to go into music. When we met Clarence, he had moved on to a whole new label, which was Taboo Records. And we worked with SOS Band and Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle and a whole bunch of different acts. But the whole time, he not only was working to make things fair and make the money correct, the numbers, as he likes to say, but he was also giving us such great career advice, but also advice on just being good people. And everything that he gave us was so valuable to what we have become and what we continue to enjoy doing, which is making music.